Thanks for watching, Fish Speckle. Snowstorm was pretty intense. It was like 25 inches, I think, and a good few inches of ice. I wish I had a shovel. It was hard to get my car out. I had to use a little tool, but it only took like, I don't know, 15 minutes. Which is fine. I don't mind. Dude, Florida was like, you know when you're trying to sleep and your feet are like really, really just on fire, but the rest of your body's like freezing? That's what Florida was. Like the whole country was like negative 20 degrees and then Florida was like 80. Florida's just like the foot of America right now. Oh yeah, sometimes it just like bugs and doesn't do it right. I'll fix that. I don't know why. Okay. Let's go! Deimos is back. It's back. Deimos is in. Thank you for the $3 Australian. Going out Silent Close Up 2 weeks. I've heard of it. It's not that interesting though. Well, no, I mean, I've seen it, but it doesn't really interest me. Because, although I should say I know who you are. But I think you should play a better level. Level sucks. Banana Legend, thank you for the sub. It's a level. It's one of them. My hardest is Edge of Destiny. Soon to be this, in theory. So, to YouTube viewers who haven't watched me in a while, I now have the booting ADHD. And my current opinion is that it makes timings literally trivial, but it makes wave impossible. And I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. Why that would be true, but that's how it feels. Like, every timing is completely fucking auto. It is bizarre, but like, it's impossible. Like, for some reason, on the flip side, doing wave is super difficult on this thing. It feels like to me. Yeah, me and Zoink are trying to find, like, a coach to help us. I reached out to Sky Crab. I haven't gotten a response back yet, but we're gonna try to learn it soon. We got meta 174. No! I'm still the same guy who can't do it.
Yeah, I couldn't find his Discord, so I reached out through Twitter, which is probably why. Yeah, what do you guys think of my new click sound? Pretty snappy, huh? I hope you guys have been well. I reset my sleep schedule, so that's why I'm streaming kind of early. Or you gotta get off that game. Any goals today? Well, so okay. Because I'm adjusting to my new keyboard, it's probably gonna take me a bit to like get like substantial progress. I would say, because you know you get used to playing the game a certain way. This level a certain way. I did a D-Rust yesterday. I got like 49% and I got 19 to 76. So I guess my goal today would be to do a run of similar quality, like on both fronts. I'm not really trying to push past that. I guess we'll see how it goes. This is indeed the zinc alloy one. I'm not on Twitch. I am on Twitch. This is a multi-stream. I'm reading both chats though, so it doesn't really matter. How much is an ADHD? I got mine for 300. I think that's standard. I think it's 200 if you don't do the zinc alloy, but I want to. I'm not a rich guy, but I don't spend money. So when I do spend money, I can afford to do it a little bit more. Because I just don't buy anything. So it's like, would you pay 100 to make the thing you're going to use every single fucking day a little bit better? Sure, I'll do that. I guess, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things for me. Oops, I missed the fucking
orb. That's as much as a monitor? Not my monitor.
No monitor costs $650. Those are the two most expensive things in my entire house, probably. Bean, thank you for the sub. That's, again, same case. I will look at the screen every single fucking day. I might as well make it good. Same exact concept there. Hope you're having a good day, Bean. Thank you so much for the sub. My computer's not that beefy, because you don't need a crazy computer to play GT. My computer costs like a thousand-ish, 3,000, 100. But my monitor is really high quality and my keyboard is really high quality. Those are like the two things that I think are worth it for me to splurge on. Other than that, I do not own an expensive item. I don't submit list records anymore because streams are not enough proof now. They make you also have a raw recording, and I just don't want to record and stream at the same time. Very much. I tried it before. It causes a little bit of lag, just a little bit, but enough where it's like, why the fuck would I care enough to do that if I don't care? I also just want to start hacking blatantly, so it'd be way easier if I just didn't submit to the list. I feel like in order to achieve that. Instant replay is fucking terrible. It doesn't work. I mean, I could, but I just don't care, like, at all. Dude, the last list record I submitted was probably in, like, 2020 or 2019. Every other list record on the list since then has been someone else submitting it for me. I've not... The only reason it stopped is because they banned people from doing that. At no point did I submit a list record. Even during, like, keynotes... I didn't submit keynotes, I just verified that. Then I verified Deimos. I don't even know if I made a list record between us two. Maybe I did. That's for 1K subs for every day of the year. Thank you. Big 365K. I wonder if I'll ever hit 400K. I mean, I probably will. In like, well, I'm gaining like 5K subs a month. So if I do the math, which granted isn't exactly my best quality, I don't know, probably like 8 months. So it'll probably happen before the end of this year, maybe. Maybe near the end of the year. If I, you know, continue doing stuff, like uploading stuff and doing stuff and other stuff. And stuff. 80 streams? No. 40 streams. Oh, the watch streak. No, yeah, no. So I don't know how it's possible. Someone entered a 100 stream streak yesterday, which makes no sense, because there was a time, not that long ago, where I was streaming at, like, 5 a.m. and 4 a.m. Because I was fixing my sleep schedule when I was going around the bend. So I don't really know how it's, like, possible, but... I just use OBS. Serves me good. Up that click.
Teal, thank you so much for 300 bits. You're chewing plastic? That's good.
You can speed up the microplastic absorption in your bloodstream, and then you can, like, do tests. Like, they can do tests on you to see what actually happens when they do that to our bodies. Thank you for your contribution to science. You're greatly appreciated. Yeah, I remember I got like 42 in Bloodbath. My whole life changed. And I was like, wait, I can actually do this. And that's... Believing it is the first step to actually doing it. Regardless of your actual ability. It took a lot longer after getting 42, but it felt possible for once in my life. Your mind locked on crack for so long? Yeah, that's fucking odd. I'm not gonna lie. I'm generic. I was just getting popped by Michigan UFO. Like, actually just fucking destroy that shit. I don't know, I haven't talked to N level in years. Like, actual years. And it's a very, like, I don't hate, and it was a very one-sided thing. At no point where I was like, fuck this guy. Like, I don't know, like, it's a very one-sided, I was like, yeah, I'm verifying your level, isn't that cool? And he's like, yeah. And then he's like, I actually don't know what I think about you. I was like, okay. It was very, very one-sided. Fern and Dog NC Live, thank you for the sub. Yeah, it's a really nice level. I don't know when I'll quit GD. I don't have any reason to. I'll quit GD when it's not fun. Like, if I'm not having fun with it. If I don't want to do anything with it, I'll quit. I thought that day would have already come, but I still give a shit, so. I fucking hate that wave. La la la. Yeah, Crimson Planet's about to fall. Goodbye. Good riddance. Don't like that whole. I don't want to play Silent Club stuff. I know I could, but don't make me. I don't want to. Can I do anything else? I thought for already by now I would have some like random physical issue making it unable for me to play the game. I got close a few times, but nothing ever actually coalesced. So. I don't know. What theme is that? Tell me now. Yeah, the fucking extra notes. You're all wrong. It's my house's song. That's right, my house is a theme song. That's what it sounds like. Pokemon rip me off. I can't sue them. It makes me so mad every single day. I'm owed billions of dollars. I'm owed more money than all of us will ever see in our entire lifetimes. But it's fine. Okay. I know, it's sad. Pokemon's for fucking children. Fuck that game, bro. It's so annoying. It's like, here's the different types. It's actually embarrassing. Grown men play Pokemon. Such as myself. What a fucking loser. Hate that guy. I like Cresselia a lot. And Spheal. And Trico. I missed the orb again. Lol, lol, lol. Yeah, I'm ignoring the new CBS forever, actually. Fun fact, I'm never gonna ever adjust to it, I don't think. 2,000 down, 630 a month forever. I'm not doing no Walmart budget cut CBF right now, bro. I got enough going on. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Maybe with the $5. How did I get my second percentage to always be the current run instead of my best run? Is that something I have? A geode, probably. It's a geode thing, if I had to guess. I don't know what the hell's going on. I have so many mods and settings and stuff. It's probably something that I have, like best run or something. That is definitely what it is. Like, I actually remember installing this mod because people were like yelling at me to do it. Yeah, before the update, I was already using CBS. Something about me, y'all. I don't play no like morality games when it comes to something like GD. If there was a way that somehow let me play on like 1,100 hertz, perfect physics, like shit like that, I would immediately start playing on it. I don't care. At no point. I cared when a long time ago is when I cared. That time is over. I could not possibly give less of a shit now. I will do anything. Who the fuck cares? Thank you for the 100 bits. Fernando GNC Live. Yeah, you know what? You're right. It is 100% like that. I don't know why I did it the wrong way. I was always weirded out by people saying like icon hack is like immoral. Like, it's just a thing that people like. If you want to get the icons, do it. If not, that's fine too. Like this, every game has this. Like in Minecraft, if you lose your items, you can like cheat in items that you lost. Like, and like no one gets mad about. I mean, I guess you can kind of, but like that's no one's like, we need to do something about this. Like it's a personal thing. Like it's just something that if you want to do it, you do it. I hate when other people like police how you should play the fucking game. Like it's just weird, man. I can't fucking do wave on this stupid keyboard. This stupid keyboard that I love wholeheartedly, but I can't master it, bro. It'll take a long time to master it, I think. You know what's weird? And maybe this is obvious watching it, but like I played Blood Echo for 12 days in a row, right? If I try to play Deimos for 12 days in a row, my hand would fall off. This level is so much more physically intensive than something like Blood Echo. It is actually quite physically draining actually to do a level like this. It's higher CPS, I think, because of the burst than you might expect if you like watching it. Oops. Held too long. What anime did I watch to learn Japanese? None. And I watched JoJo, I guess, but you can't learn anime. I mean, you can't learn Japanese from watching anime. I mean, I guess you could in theory, but it would take... like, trying to be Minecraft without knowing what another portal is. Like, it could happen, maybe. I don't fucking know. You need to use other resources like FunPro and Anki. Well, I just use FunPro, but Anki is like if you're not using FunPro. You know? I study either an intense, this is the life of ADHD guy. I either study for 3 hours every single day for an extended period of time or nothing at all. I'm slowly crawling back to the 3 hours extensive everyday study thing. But I took a break to hang out with my friends for like a week and a half, so I got lazy. One small setback like that can ruin everything. It's crazy. One small setback, and you can lose a real-life month and a half of studying. Because my brain, its inertia matters. The lesson I want you all to take away from this. So don't take lessons away. Look at me. Don't take lessons from me. I am not a good life choice. I'm my life choice. Nathan P's way. This part's fucking easy. This whole level's easy. What the fuck? Oops. I can't do that part. I keep dying to this ending every single time I get here. Into a new way. Dude, that part looks so easy. It's probably the hardest part in that whole drop area. Like, it's not. It's because it's just so awkward. Believe me or not. Ripley's Believe Me or Not. New name. It's like him specifically saying it. Like, I heard. I can't rank the top 150. There's levels on there that no one's ever heard of, like the Salt Factory. What the fuck is that? It's a real level on the list. There's a level that Brian Cheese is verifying that's actually pretty cool, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't remember the name of it, but I'm kind of excited for it. It's pretty cool. You don't play with mods, and I'm not on that version. Simple answer for you. That burst is so fucking hard. It's hard. Yeah, the clicks sound different. I feel like that burst is harder on the looting because of the release delay being higher. Unfortunately, I have no idea if the release delay is actually fucking higher, by the way. I should say. I have no idea. It just feels higher, so it is in my brain. Because I'm a narcissist. Nothing can be my fault. Not me. Not the P. The jet engine. I don't like chill or whatever. You guys think that level? That's like exactly the kind of thing when 2.2 came out. I was like, oh, we're gonna have people's levels look like this now. And there it is. It's here. The level prophesized has arrived. It's not like it's not like an objectively bad level. It's just so not for me. It's like I just hate when the camera does that and it's all flashy and it's just like fucking calm down. I don't know if I'm just old, man. I might just be old, but it's too much. It's too much. Snowbound is pretty cool, although I think Snowbound's really cool. I think, like, I would like to say it would be, like, a fantastic level play, but I can guarantee you it'd be, like, Silent Club Step level annoying for me. Because there's so many just trust me, bro, wave bursts. Like, there's, like, 30 that you have to get through. I mean, good for Amplitron that they can, you know, do those, but I cannot. That level would drive me into a manic episode, I think. Thank you for the $20. Appreciate that, man. So remember when I said to play this level with you? I did it under 50 runs. 50 runs is pretty good, but you need to do more. It's not enough. My face is still made of stone. No cracks have shown yet in my visage. Unlock 10 runs to see me smile. There should be a game in which, like, the center of the entire map is just, like, my face like this. And then when you, like, complete a world, like, it cracks and it shows, like, a part of my smile or something. And the goal is to, like, make me smile. And then, like, the sky, after I'm fully smiling, the sky opens up and you get, like, lifted to the credits. I did the thing where you click it just a little bit before. I can't use that on the production of oatmeal. I'm not an oatmeal producer. Evil route. Yeah, if you make, like, bad choices, it cracks and I'm angry as fuck. How do I feel about the state of the game right now? Content creators are good, community's good, levels are kind of chopped, I'm not gonna lie. We don't have any good levels upcoming. That's the one thing. Like, what do we have? What the fuck is, like, interesting that's coming up? That's my only problem right now with the game. And also, the CBS thing is gonna be really annoying when that starts mattering. Do you like Grief? Yeah. And I like it enough, but I just mean, like, you know, like, there's nothing, like, I'm so excited to play this. It's like upcoming. Oops. Like, nothing is really, to me, and I've seen any levels you guys would recommend, I've definitely seen by now. There's really nothing that's, like, stand out, like, I would like to play this. Zeronium Thinking Space 2 Legacy thing looks kind of cool, but I don't think I'd, like, beat it, but maybe it's, like, would be fun to, like, play. Oops. Yeah, there's just not a lot up next. How is GD content these days? I don't really watch a lot of GD content. You guys liking it? For those who watch other stuffs? Oops, I'm actually bought, man. Because it's not like it's not like I don't watch new GD content creators. I just don't watch YouTube. Like, I watch their streams. You know what I mean? Like, I still watch a lot of like Samalot streams. I still watch a lot. I watch Vortrox from time to time on stream. Obviously Doggy, obviously Zoink. But I don't really watch like GD YouTube videos. I wouldn't say. Obviously, I watch a lot of Zoink, but I mostly just watch streams. I would say, like, that's my favorite GD kind of content for me. So I don't know how like the YouTube sphere is going these days. Oops. Dude, I'm really getting fucked by that whole area, bro. Thank you for the 200 bits, Dogface Gecko. There are too many sheep down for the good ones to be noticeable. I guess, but like, I feel like if there were a lot of good ones, like, I would, like, someone would send them to me, because I talk about this all the time. And honestly, like, people do show me, like, deep cuts sometimes, but they're still really not that interesting. I could be wrong. There could be stuff I'm missing, but I'm pretty in the know, I would say, when it comes to that sort of stuff specifically. And I just haven't really seen anything that's held my interest that much. But I could be missing. I kind of like that one level. I think it's called like LimeWire, or maybe that's the creator or whatever. You know, the one was like boom, that's a cool level. It's got a bouncy song, and then the gameplay's bouncy. What more could you ask for? That's cool. These are not people I want to queue. Especially the first one. What the fuck? Why the fuck would he be playing that? Is there not like a bannable... Like, is there not like a team of people involved to ban him? LDF Drummer, thank you for the sub. Dude, I would love Britney No Sclears if it wasn't so, like... I don't like the dark pulses. It's a cool level, though. I like the theme of it a lot. But it's very, like, there's too many dark pulses in it for me, I would say. Zeronium levels, I think, are like the best levels in the game if that's your like preferred style of gameplay. For me, it's a little bit too like click and trust. Well, not click and trust, but you know. But even if I play them, I'd really enjoy them. They're just not like my version of like perfection, if that makes sense. But it's super, super sick that Zeronium is making shit like that. Like that's Tech's Paradise right there. The best kind of levels that could exist for him, I think, would be those. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, big boy carrot? playing from here. It's a useless run. Gather a club set. I'm low-key thinking about it. I like, after this is all done, I think I really like it. I think it'd be up my alley too. It just low-key, like, it's one of my favorite levels. Look, like, visually on the list, I would say. Gather a club set looks really sick. It's really one of the only levels to, like, do that style of decoration without feeling like it's, like, in your face about it, if that makes any sense. Like, a lot of levels that do that kind of decoration style, it's like, look what I'm doing. I don't know if that doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm sorry. I don't know. But it is how I feel about them. But I do like the other concept. It's cool. Yeah. I was born on August 1st. It's my birthday. I don't have a birth year. I was born on the concept of August 1st. I was born in 20XX. Yeah. Oops. You just fly so... There's no way that we actually kill all of humanity within 15 years. None of that bullshit's gonna happen. I don't believe it. I think the ways in which the world operates may change rather drastically within the next 15 years, but the world itself is probably gonna be fine. I think if we really want to talk about doomsday, fucked up world, we should go ahead to like 2070 when climate change effects really start to matter a lot more than now. That's when we can have that discussion maybe, but even then, I don't know. Oops, I fucked that up.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we're gonna fucking fix that shit.
It's gonna get really... Like, okay, don't get me wrong. Climate change is gonna get really bad. But human beings are the kind of people that once we see the consequences of our actions, like, actually see it, then we'll be like, oh shit, now we have to do something. And it'll be like... And then everyone will be like, it's too late, it's too late. But then everyone's gonna be working on it, and then we'll figure it out. It's what's actually going to happen, I think. Many people will die, and it will be really bad, but it will not be the end of the world, I think. Yeah, ignorance is bliss until it's not, I think. Is the thing I'm saying. Eventually, it will not be ignorable. Literally, the only reason it's not flying is because it's not a direct consequence of what's happening right now. Maybe we all have ADHD. If you take our collective, pool it together. It feels like the same thing that I do when I, like, know I'm about to fail a class, but I don't do shit to stop it because I'm waiting to actually see the consequences before caring about it. I can talk all the smack I want, but really, how different am I? That was so weird. What is my goal right now? What are we doing? I guess just trying to get to the drop, but it feels like I could be doing a more productive thing with my time. But it's really, it's not even like I'm bad at the drop, it's just that one part at like 50 that I'm really stuck at, but like, I don't know, I guess I should practice it from further away, maybe? Oops. Whoops. Oh. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, we all do it. We're all complicit. We're not as complicit as the people actively making it possible. Look at what we're all doing right now. None of this is actually helping that issue at all, but we're not doing anything about it because it's way more comfortable sitting here. So it's not like we are all somewhat part of this greater issue. And yet nothing will get done because we will continue to do this. Such is the way of life, I suppose.
Like that part is probably the single most inconsistent part in the entire level. Believe it or not. Have you noticed that every time I've died there, it's been to a different thing?
Like today. I've died to this part like, I don't know, 5 to 6 times from somewhere else, and it's always to a unique thing. It looks so easy. I would say this is the most dangerous part in the entire level. But I can't possibly explain why that's actually true. It just is. Like, that's all I can say about it. It's so weird. I think it is kind of overthinkable, and that's kind of my problem. Like, I don't muscle memory anything. I think about each individual timing that I do. There's no sort of, like, muscle memory with me. That's why I can't do, like, click consistency, because I just don't have muscle memory to do such a thing. But I'll put some time into practicing this from other parts, because I think right now, at this very moment, it is definitely the problem. I don't know. Close to our first break attempt of the return. Here's that part sucks. I love every time, like, I don't, like, flip out. Someone in chat's like, it's cool that you don't flip out when you die when you're far. Because no, I definitely do sometimes. Like 100%, I lose my shit sometimes. But not every time, because it's not always the same way. And ultimately, if I didn't, I would not be a very good player. Because, and I'm not going to reiterate the 12 streams I took to figure this out, but rage is still better than complete apathy. Is the lesson there. And at least with rage, you gave a shit.
I remember yeah, anger is better than nothing. Apathy is so bad for GD, dude. I tried to do that fucking monk shit for Oblivion. Nowhere. Got nowhere with that. Because if you do it correctly, then congratulations, you've just tricked your brain into giving you 0 chemicals when you get far. And then you will die. Good work. Chemicals you very much need if you want to be the one. But I don't know, everyone's different. But for me, I need that. I need that adrenaline or I'm gonna be dead. Cool. You-ho to 100, I think, right? Yeah. Let's we take these. Good run. Good freaking run, man. That would be insane if I did this as a new artist. Why would apathy, genuine apathy and opportunity to be for the stream not be more beneficial to my mindset? For the same reason I said. When you get far, what happens is the adrenaline releases in your brain, which makes it easier to, you know, if you've ever like almost fallen over and you like lock in and then you like snap upright, you couldn't do that unless like a flood of adrenaline hit your system. Like, oh shit, we're about to fall, we need to do something right now. Like that's how that happens. In a state of genuine apathy, that adrenaline doesn't go off. So I can get far, no adrenaline goes off, and I just play worse than if I had the adrenaline within me. So apathy only works if you're really, really, really good. That's the same reason why someone can really struggle to do a run, but then fluke to the ending. It's not necessarily always luck, right? You know, you see a lot of people who really struggle to get runs, always fluke levels. They don't always do that because they're lucky, you know? They just get the right chemicals and then they log in and get it done. A lot of people are just like that. But some people do play a little bit worse with adrenaline. It definitely helps me. That's why I fluke a lot of levels. Like from the ending part. My biggest issue is my eyesight, still to this day, which is why I'm considering pausing in this level. When I have to go on for a really long time and all the timings are really hard, my eyes start to blur together and my fingers start to get tired. And it's not really adrenaline, it's more just fatigue. Yeah, it was such a high jump. But, you know, it's a little different for everyone, I should say.
It's weird. There's like a brain state you activate that's way better than anything I'm saying. It's like some sort of weird flow state where you like, you do care, but it doesn't make it all the way. I don't know how the fuck to describe it. It stays isolated in its little box, is the best way I can describe flow state. You're getting all the benefits of giving a shit, while not the emotional impulsiveness of the actual results of those emotions. I don't know how to describe it. That's how flow state feels to me. My finger slipped off the key. Because I tried to do some like weird shit to do Smokes' part, and it worked, like the double click, but then my finger was misaligned and I died. Sorry. Rip.
It was bad.
You wouldn't equate apathy with not reacting? That's my definition of it, I guess. To me, apathy is the brain state where nothing matters. I guess maybe there's a different definition to it. Apathy, I feel like maybe there's a different definition of it, but when I think apathy, I think about that time that I took, like, the sleep medication. Also, I get the same thing off clonazepam when I was prescribed that, where, like, I was nothing. I was there, I was doing what I do, but nothing was happening in my brain. Like, I could feel like, just a wire was unplugged in my brain, where I just did not give a shit about anything. That is, like, when I think about apathy, that's what I think is that feeling, which maybe you know about it, maybe you don't. Like, what I'm describing. But medical apathy is obviously a little bit different than what I'm describing, but that's, like, the most extreme of that case. Yo, Power Clip, thank you so much for the sub, man. Apathy is the scariest quote-unquote emotion that exists, in my opinion. On an average day, if I spend a day not really doing anything that matters, I get kind of upset at the end of the day, you know? But if I'm truly having like an apathetic like episode, then I don't even care about that. Like, I literally am just like nothing. There's no thought about it. At no point is there ever like a thought about how I'm doing over the day's course. Ridgeman, thank you so much for the gift sub. I don't know how to describe it any other way. When you're truly apathetic, there is no fear. Fear is not a real emotion. I don't mind fear as an emotion. I'm okay with it. Like when it's like in a controlled area. I've said it before and I won't bore you with this tale, but the only reason that I don't do horror stuff, when I was a kid it really scared me and I didn't like that. I wouldn't mind it so much now. When I was a kid I was kind of a wimp, man. Like, I didn't like spicy foods, I didn't like a whole bunch of stuff because it was too much for me. But now that I'm older, like, I really, like, spicy foods are awesome, you know? And I think the same thing would be true about fear, but I don't. So here's the thing with I wouldn't say condition, but the way that my brain operates is I get a lot of like visual hallucinations when I close my eyes, and especially when I'm falling asleep, because that's just the nature of my autism, I think. And if I put weird, evil shit into my brain, then I get weird, evil, like hallucinations while I'm trying to sleep. And I just don't need that. I don't need it. It's not something that I need. So I just, I don't look at stuff like that because I don't need to give myself subconsciously that ammo to make something out of it. Oh, I have crazy visual snow, but that's unrelated. Visual snow's not so bad, though. I mean, it's weird, but it's not, like, you get used to it. I don't think it worse or better, really. It just is. It's what you see. Oh, excuse me. But I think this is also true that you kind of are what you eat, and that's more than just food. And I do think that about the brain. Like, if you guys ever watch too much Chubby Emu, and then when something bad happens to you, you just get a weird feeling, you know? Like, you don't even think about it, but you get that, like, weird sensation, like, I don't like this. Like, you are what you eat. If you watch, you are exactly what you put into the brain. And I think that's what a lot of people just don't realize. I could be wrong. Maybe that's like an obvious thing to a lot of people. Yo, thank you for the 15 Australian Nils. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's the one thing. I would not, and I say this like I have been there. I do not recommend weed to 90% of people. They never need to touch that shit. And they may surprise a lot of people considering like my other stances on stuff, but I've never liked what chronic weed does to a person. Ever. It's not good. It's never good. It'll make you lazy, and it will make you feel nothing about the fact that you're lazy. It's just like literally like a shortcut to that apathy that I was just talking about. Do not, in my opinion, unless you're really happy with your life and you think you got your shit together, don't touch that shit. It didn't really do anything bad to me, but I've seen it have another. The most I ever did was like once a week, so it's not. I didn't go there. But obviously, many other people did. And I was there without weed anyway. But that was just lack of sleep. Lack of sleep is bad for you guys. Can you believe it? That was a bit more obvious. Turns out the body does not put up with insane sleep deprivation. No, low-key, when I was a kid, I guess I was a kid. I wasn't that young when I played Future Funk. I don't remember when it came out, but like that duel made no freaking sense to me, man. Not one bit. It was so challenging. I don't even know how I figured it out. Even when I did that 10 people beat Future Funk video, we still had people dying to the duel. In fact, I was sometimes that person. Many times, actually, I died to that duel. I think like 3 or 4, I at least wasted 8 minutes of everyone's time. Because I just couldn't, like, there's many nuances. You probably, at the level you're at trying to beat Future Funk, you will probably not figure out every nuance, but there are more nuances to find. You just have to get creative with what you're doing, figure out what works. There's a path forward, but it's fucked. It's a weird level. It's weird. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Oh, I'll get your question in a second. Yeah, that was doomed.
That part is so much harder on the Wooting. I feel like I just fucking don't know. EOD was one of the most mentally draining levels I've ever played. It's so boring. I would not recommend it as a hardest. It's not a bad level, but it's so boring, man.
Like EOD low-key made me think like I was losing my passion for the game because I was just so bored by it. But nah, it's just I felt a lot better when I talked to other people and they were all like, yeah, super freaking nothing all the time. Because you just get stuck at the beginning forever. It's not enjoyable. Deimos is kind of like that, but it feels like at least, like if I really needed to get far, I could do something about it. I kind of just did. I was like, I want to get to the draw. Let's try to see if I can do it, and then I did. As your destiny, you're kind of on your own. But okay. Yeah, that was odd.
I like entered the yellow portal odd.
Who am I? I don't know, man. I'm asking these hard-hitting questions, man. I'm one of them. My Wooting AD review is that it makes micro clicks and smaller clicks way harder than the Sayo in my opinion, but it makes timing so much more trivial that it's honestly still better. Like, by a rather large margin. But yeah, it's fucked. I feel like the inputs I'm doing would pass the part. I don't know. Like, it's just... It's awkward, man. If you don't have money for the Wooting, it's the Sayo. What I think, yeah, the Sayo is arguably better in some aspects, I feel like. Like I just said, the release still like, feels like a little bit less. And I did many things on the Sayo. Oops.
My childhood show. I watched a lot of Cartoon Network and Disney Channel because I wanted to watch.
I really just watched Phineas and Ferb, and then I watched Amazing World of Gumball. And those are my two shows of choice. I would just watch those and then endless reruns of those two shows. And that was basically it. Like, those were the... Like, I did watch some other stuff, but for the most part, it was Phineas and Ferb and Gumball. And those were the two shows. How did I get allergic to grass? I honestly think it was overexposure. I'm not sure exactly how my immune system works, but it only started when I was running outside every single day. When I got really into running and I started to push it harder, that's when my allergy developed. Same thing, I wasn't allergic to dogs. I had a dog for all my life, and then I became allergic to dogs out of nowhere. So I think overexposure makes my body freak out. A person, thank you so much for the sub. Like 44 months. Phineas and Ferb is definitely my favorite show as a kid. Yeah, I watched so many. I just thought it was funny as shit. Like Dr. Doofenshmirtz was such a funny character to me. I haven't watched it in years, but I'm guessing if I put an episode on, I'd still get a kick out of it now. Like a lot of it. It's just like good shit. Oops. Oops. Gumball is really freaking funny, in my opinion. I just liked when shows didn't make the jokes fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Even if I didn't understand them fully as a kid, I much preferred that style over than just like the super... It's fun to like figure shit out, especially when you're a kid and there's like a joke that kind of goes over your head and then you watch it like a later time and you get it. It's just like, holy fuck, that's so funny actually. Now that I actually understand this. And maybe this is controversial, but that's kind of the, I think, should be the point of a lot of children's media, is to challenge you mentally, I think. At least it really helped me. I think it's good to not understand every single thing. It's good to because it helps you learn while you're also having fun. Yeah, I didn't get to watch SpongeBob. Yeah, learning, the thing about learning, and I always say this, learning should be easy. The best way to learn, and this goes for if you're trying to learn anything, is the path of least resistance. That's the best way to learn. But it still has to challenge you. But it's gotta like, because really learning something takes a long time. And you need to be able to filter that somehow. Yeah, thank you so much for the $5, Jack-a-boy. We are back. My parents thought SpongeBob was evil and trying to make the kids stupid. But it's funny because now that's what I think about stuff that's getting made now. Am I now part of the problem, maybe? The whole channel. Yeah, funny how that happens, huh? It's an endless cycle. I can't make any grand sweeping statements about the whole thing for that reason, but all I'll say is I'm really glad I grew up with Phineas and Ferb and not iPad, TikTok world. I'm just glad for my own sake. I can't make any sweeping statements on what that's actually doing to people's brains because we've been saying that since they invented writing, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure like Socrates was like, dude, now that the kids are writing, it's over. They'll never remember anything because we can just write it down. So it's not like I can really make any sort of statement here. Oops. Oops. Oh, fluke stalemate. That's a new hardest. Is that before or after the UFO that you can't do? Another one. It's got those gravity portals. I think it's beyond 50. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's so easy to hate the new thing because it's not the old thing, and it's like scary because it's like, what is that gonna do to people? You know what I mean? That's what they always think every single time. They think about the way that they grew up, and they think, how the fuck would I have ever made it this far if I didn't have that and it was this instead? That's like the driving thinking behind every single time. And it's very easy to fall victim to that. Very easy. Even after just saying that, like a 25% of my brain is still convinced that it's way worse for you to do that than it is to do what I did. Even after just fucking saying that. At the very least, I'm aware of my bias, I guess. I couldn't get into Adventure Time because I didn't have that much time to watch TV as a kid, so like it would be like la 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 la, and then I turn it on and Finn was like dying, has been dying for 50 years. Everything is rubble. And it's like, okay. I don't know what the fuck happened here, but same with Steven Universe. Literally the exact same story. I don't even need to make a new hypothetical. I turned it on one day and I was like, where the fuck are we? This isn't even Earth anymore. This is like some weird, like, fractal dimension that you find in, like, Doctor Strange. You hit both those in the middle, but yeah, I died to it 74 11 times. That's why I dropped it for a bit, because I'm an ass. That's a shame. That timing is so hard, though. Although, I don't know. It's not even about, like, the difficulty of the timing that kills me. It's just, like, awkward. I don't know when it wants me to go. Is more, like, the issue there. Rather than the timing itself. The problem is I'm just so wave disabled, it makes like, going for new hardest really difficult because there's one way, and it's the bad way. You know. Ooh, let's not do that. I do multi-stream. Like, what does it really want from me? It's so hard to tell. If you hit them both in the middle, you're straight, but I don't know. It's just awkward. I'm not lagging. I'm pretty sure that's all Pop-Up has to do. You're lagging. So it's happening. My pinky is randomly curling, causing a new issue. You ever have that happen? For a few days, a finger or something just isn't gonna cooperate with you and you just fuck for a little bit? I don't know how to describe it. Like, you just get like a bad event occurs to your hand when you're playing. I literally have no other words to describe how it feels. I don't want to play Tartarus. It looks like it sucks ass. I don't want to play it. I get being bad with 6 CPS is so slow. Where am I 6 CPSing? Or do you mean Deimos? Or is the Deimos burst 6 CPS? I could believe that, but a burst is more like, I don't know, it's hard to like go into it. The same. I watch Pop-Off streams, yeah, not his videos, but it's like, just as I said earlier, I don't really watch videos. I do watch videos. I'm watching this really fucking long video called, like, Can I Beat China's Hardest Minecraft Mod right now? And it's fucking stupid, but I love it. It's so dumb. That's the kind of shit I watch on YouTube, man. I just watch, like, insanely long videos with dumb titles, with dumb concepts, and then I sit there and watch the entire thing. Well, over the course of days, I don't do it like one time. That would be... Bot. No. There will be no Acheron ladder. I said this last stream, so I'll say it again. Acheron is probably my least favorite level. That isn't like Boobawamba or Nullscapes. Like, of like the quote-unquote real levels, Acheron is so unthinkable to ever attempt. And I mainly say that because, I mean, that could be, I could be wrong about that, but watching Tech play it at the meetup, no. It looks so bad. I think that's evidenced by the fact that he's currently taking a break from it. When the fuck did he ever take a break from anything? It's literally just choke point Infinity World. Miserable. Basically out of your control. Not completely, but you know what I mean. It's just no. Bad level life. So no Acheron for me. I would love to beat Andromeda one day, but it is just going to be forever outside of my skill range, I'm afraid. Andromeda is such a cool level. I would have to be quite a good bit younger and more neuroplastic in order to be the afraid. That's judging by the fact that I currently have 50,000 attempts on this and I'm not beating it yet. $50K no completion is kind of chopped. I need to increase my skill. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not good looks. If I'm to ever attempt anything harder than this. Which I might. But it would take a lot more effort to get better before attempting something like that. Well, yeah, but you're allowed to do Silent Club Step, even if, like, it takes a long time to beat this. You know what I mean? Not to say Silent Club Step is not that hard, because it is, but it's like, for the same reason that I could theoretically do Nullscapes after this also. Like, at those levels, they're always available, but, like, I couldn't beat something like Andromeda, for instance, because there's just no way. Like, that one's much more, like, you need to do all this other stuff, whereas something like Silent Club Step or Nullscapes or stuff like that, you can do it. you wouldn't like it, but you could do it. Yeah, or like every end. Yeah, that's another good example of that. Like I could do every end. In theory, I won't, but I could do it. So Silent Clubs was like one of those, but like I couldn't do like Spectre. Well, Spectre I could probably do. In fact, I've actually been thinking about it, but that's later. Maybe 2027. I'm not going to be too old to go for Spectre in 2027. I won't even be Aeon's age yet. 2027. I think Aeon's current age. He's like 2 years older than I am. No, I don't think I could do TS2 because of the, I just think it's too physically demanding, honestly. Like, I couldn't click that hard that fast, pretty much. No, me, Matt, and Aeon are all just different flavors of old, my friend. You know it. We all know it. Let's not lie. Maybe the $5, Jack. Good job, bro. Is Exosphere really 230? Like, would it be actually that hard? I had no idea. I mean, that level's kind of jank, but sure. Like, you could do it, yeah. Black Blizzard's pretty... You're gonna be Black Blizzard that already, like, makes you pretty good at weird stuff, so it's fine. Black Blizzard doesn't require a lot of skill, but it definitely does, like, if you can do it, it definitely gives you, like, the ability to say that you understand how to form basic nuances at a decently high level. Because otherwise, there's no way you'll ever get past that duel ever in Black Blizzard. It's not happening, so... I do like Black Blizzard, though. A little. The problem with this is just how much time you spend in the pre-drop. Like, even if you're good at it or not. But it's not boring, it's just like, you just want chances, you know? Hard part. Hard clicks. Me and Zoink are gonna try to find a coach, and then we're gonna try to do it, yeah. I don't know to what level we'll actually try, but it'll be fun. Well, that one I'm specifically nonchalant because it's like... I don't know, I just didn't click fast enough. It's not like I made some like egregious error, I just can't click that fast on this yet. I don't know if I ever will. I don't know. It feels way harder on this keyboard, but I still think... I think also a big part of it is like, this keyboard is a lot quieter than the Sega. So, it's like, I need to be doing shorter clicks, I feel like. Because I'm waiting for that, like, audio feedback. But really, like, the keyboard is powerful enough that I don't need to hear it in order to say that it happened. If that makes any sense. I think I'm not abusing the rapid trigger enough with this keyboard. It was easier with the Sega because you get much of, like, more sound out of it. And so I think I'm just holding my clicks longer than I think I am. Zigzag, thank you so much for the sub. Yeah, I mean, I'm describing the looting right now. That's what I'm doing. It's a little bit quieter. Yeah, this is a mini jack. Realistically. I think my looting settings are set up. I don't know what continuous rapid trigger is. Triple mini jack. I don't know what like you're talking about with the continuous thing. Do I prefer Twitch chat for engagement? Both are fine. The Bloody B at 20, what I loved so much about it was just how much you get out of the oh, I don't have it on. I don't think. No, I want it on. Let me read what this says. When enable rapid trigger ends when the entire key is released. A disabled rapid trigger ends at the actuation point. But I want that. That sounds like it would be lazier. Does that make sense? Well, I'm confused. Okay. Thinking time must be done. Sometimes it makes things easier, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, that's what I... what does that mean? Like... It even has a little note. If I want to continue to span a key without worrying about an activation point. Okay, in my head, this means, like, the rapid trigger... Why would I want the... If I release the entire key, that's not rapid trigger anymore. I did the Wordle today, sorry. Right? Fuck, am I stupid? I might actually be dumb, man. I'm just gonna turn it on and see what happens. I'm actually dumb. Okay. I don't know. This does feel different. I'm not even joking. I don't know how it feels different, though. I'm actually tweaking. I just know that in some way, this is different. I'm so fucking confused. No, I can't tell at all. No, it's definitely not placebo, but I don't know in which way. I'm fucked up, man. I actually don't... What is the difference? It feels like my ship isn't floaty anymore. Like, it feels like it's actually going down now. But I don't know if this is just like a grand placebo I'm pulling off myself here. I got the Wordle in 4 also. I'm actually stupid. Turn it off and see if that makes an obvious difference. I can't tell. Oh, because I'm playing. I don't know why the fuck this part is not going to help me. Go somewhere else. I low-key do not remember what the Wordle was. I don't know, you actually introduced this thing to me I've never seen anyone even talk about in my entire life. Like, I've never seen. It's never been brought up. I'll just ask someone. I'm sure someone I know knows. It's almost certain. The cool way! I forgot about you, buddy. You can just fucking clip into the ceiling and just eat shit. I forgot about that. That's a cool one. Yeah, it happens like in very rare cases. If you're holding up, that can happen to you like that. Sorry. I forgot about you. I didn't mean to jump scare everybody. I'm sorry. Pretty good run though. I mean, that was pretty much this on it if I didn't forget about that. Well, honestly, I'm super glad that that happened because, like, I forgot about that entirely. If that happened to me from the start, dude, I may have done like an IShowSpeed like ram into my setup clip probably like immediately after that happened, probably. So. You leave it a 10 gifted memberships meta scene. Appreciate that. Oh my god, Jackaboy got one. Yeah, that was actually a blessing in disguise. We did not need to do that from the start, bro. We do not need that. I can't believe I forgot about that. I mean, I guess it has been a while since I played those. Yeah, I took a break. I played other stuff. Well, mostly I hung out with friends for a while, and then I played something else, and now I'm back. Oops. I took my winter break, I guess. You could call it. Well, I wasn't really gone for that long. I mean, I started shivering as soon as I got home. Nope, that's a lie. I got the flu. Can you really blame me? The flu's not fun. Did anyone else get the flu this season? It was so weird, wasn't it? It was literally just, like, 3 days of evil vomit, like shivering to your very core, and then day 4 completely and totally normal. It was bizarre. I was like, oh fuck. I'm good. Hello, everybody. Weirdest flu I've ever received. Usually I take a long time to recover from illness, but I was literally fine. Like, I was just totally fucking fine after day 4. This level feels like an industry plant. What? This is one of the realest levels they got, man. The salt factory is an industry plant. Oops, forgot I could do that. A ton of snow. I wonder how much a ton of snow actually is. Probably a lot, right? Like, I mean, it's heavy, but it's not that heavy. Well, I know. Okay. Smart guy. I know how much a ton is. Stop. Everyone stop now. Not enough volume. Best in stream, I think like 49, and then I got 31 to like 84 because I remembered incorrectly. Well, I know what a ton is. I don't know if everyone else knows what a ton is. I'm assuming, yeah. We're taught that it's 2,000 pounds. Roughly. But yeah, no, a ton is like a measurement we use. Tried to save it with a double. My first click was... I can't believe my brain is capable... I mean, not just my brain. Like, people can do this. Obviously, that aren't me. But I can't believe the brain is capable of, like, seeing that I'm not going to make the first click and trying to do something about it instead of just dying immediately. Like, it's crazy that the brain is like, uh-oh, course incorrect. How to fix. And not just, like, immediately die. That's pretty cool. Even if it doesn't always, like, pan out. It's cool that the brain is capable of even, like, noticing that and trying to do something about it. Same thing like when you're about to fall, somehow your brain finds a way not to fall, even though it seems inevitable. You ever like trip on a stair and somehow just not, like somehow you're able to catch yourself? Like, what? It feels like I could never do something that coordinated on purpose. The amount of times I've almost fallen on ice is 100 more than the times I've actually fallen on ice. And then just reflexes? Yeah, but it's really cool that we're able to do that. In my opinion. Grizzo, thank you so much for the sub. Because those kind of reflexes, they're kind of primal. Like, we can't, like, force those out. Necessarily. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking on my ass. I have a tendency to do that. Same exact thing. Overthought it. Waterless ice. Thank you for the sub. Same exact error. I think it was the same slide too. Well, I'm basically all reflexes, no muscle memory. It's kind of fun. No, you didn't kill me at all. I don't rely on audio cues, so I don't really, like, I don't know if I've ever been killed by a sub in my entire life. That's not an invitation to try. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't think, I've ever done that. I think I'd like to beat Unknown one day. I think it'd just be good for me to do something like that. It's so, like, is there like, there's really no, like, thing you can look for to be like, to do that timing easier. I don't know. Unknown is just, I'd be bad at it, so I want to play it. Is my new idea of how to play this game. I get much bigger gains overall by focusing on stuff I'm shit at than focusing on... I do not know anyone that's called me Npesta IRL, really. Like, even, like, internet friends mostly have called me Nathan before. Like, before we ever hung out IRL. Because my name is, you know, Nathan. Npesta equals Nathan Pesta, not a problem. It's not like a parasocial thing or anything. This is just my fucking name, thanks Dad. Good name choosing. Nice internet safety, bro. Dude, like, there was like an image going around of iShowSpeed, like, iShowSpeed's like Wikipedia article, and it's like, Watkins tries not to laugh. And like, in my brain, I was like, he has a name. Like, I don't know why the fuck I, like never considered this in my entire life. Once, I was like, this guy has like an actual name. Of course he does. Why the fuck wouldn't he have like an actual name? No idea why that thought never crossed my mind. I was just like, that's Speed. I don't know. It's like a Zendaya thing to me. Where it's just like, if there was more to it, I wouldn't know. Like, this is just what it is. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, somehow Speed sounded enough like a name to me that I didn't think about it further. Like, I was just like, yeah, that's him, he's Speed. No, I got a lot of respect for that guy. He seems like a good guy. Although I'm surprised he's not just like outright dead or something, honestly. I keep like seeing him, like he did this one clip where he's like, I'm over the waterfall right now! And it looked real, and I'm pretty sure it was real. I'm sure he's like tethered down to something, but he has done many things where it's like, this should probably somehow injure or otherwise harm you. Like when he backflipped into his setup, how does he not break something from that? I feel like if I tried to do that, I would 100% break some part of my body, whether or not it be the hips or like my thigh or something would break. Probably irreversibly with the way that he like bounced off of that thing, but no, totally fine, I guess. I just feel like if Captain America, like, happened now, they would choose him to be the super soldier. You know what I mean? Like if they were like, who are we of this camp are we putting into this machine to see what happens? It would be him. They would put him in. What? I bring death. Is that what it says? Oh yeah, and with me I bring death. I was forgetting those first out of it. It's kind of nice. I like it. Unfortunately, I've played this level too long for it to resemble anything other than the hitboxes that I have to avoid. You know what I mean. If you played a level for as long as I've been playing this, after I would say day 20, it's just a collection of hitboxes. Even the song isn't really a part of anything anymore, unfortunately. Shampoo recommendations? See, okay, I'm allergic to scents and dyes. So I use Free and Clear shampoo and conditioner. I think it's called like Vanna Cream now. And honestly, I think that's what you should go with. I don't think human beings should have a scent. If you want my honest opinion. I think that's stupid. But I mean, I also think fashion's stupid, so I guess you're arguing with the wall here. I think you should be clean at all times, but you shouldn't smell like anything. I think it's weird. I think perfume is also strange and odd. Yeah. Give me a crazy... No, I shower every other day. I don't shower every day. I think that's too much. In my opinion, unless you're working out every day, which I don't because then my muscles don't recover. At least for me. I know, I guess there's some people who do more than that. I don't. I work out either 3 to 4 days a week depending on when it starts in the week. And then I shower after I work out. I do not. I think showering every fucking day is too much. Some people like it. My skin would turn into a fucking Mojave Desert, bro. Thank you for the $2 Canadian, RCS. You'll donate $30 to beat Silent Club Step. The price for Silent Club Step, confirmed, locked in, is $50,000 USD. We talked about it. That is the price I'm willing to play or beat Silent Club Step for. See, I have the opposite problem. I have really dry skin. So showering is kind of... like, I'm not going to smell that bad if I go like a few days without showering necessarily. Unless I'm, sweating. Because my skin is just so dry. That I don't really accumulate. I just have really bad eczema, so it doesn't really... I don't know much. But no, for deodorant, I also do like a free of anything specialty deodorant thing. What am I talking about? Well, so what happened was I was asked a question, and now I am explaining the answer to that question. And then also, after I'm done explaining the answer to that question, I'm adding on related things because this is like a conversation we're having. So what you do is someone asks you a question, and then you say the answer, and then you talk about this other thing, and then that causes other people to say another thing, and then it's like kind of like this game of tennis. And that's how you talk to people. Lesson? Is that W strats? Game? What? W speaks. How much do I earn per century? Not much. Not on that scale. Competitive conversation community. Nah, I don't like IRL. I kind of have to treat conversations like a game of like tennis, which kind of sucks. I just feel like I'm just doing it to do it. On stream, it's not really like that because we're talking about stuff that I actually want to talk about, so it's like more interesting. But I'm not like I don't like when people say they're not for small talk because that's not really fair. Like small talk is how you get there. You have to start somewhere. Like for me anyway, when I'm talking to someone new, you start with the small talk and then you throw some curveballs and see if they respond to it. If nothing, then you go back to the safe zone and then you try again somewhere else, and that's how it works. So it's not like, I don't really like the process. Like some people like that process. I don't like the process of like getting to know people for the first time. You have to do it if you want to know people though, is what you have to understand. I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. But I don't like it. Like when we find a common interest, I'm like, thank God, we've made it. Now we can stop doing this. Although I do like the weather a lot. That's not small talk for me, but it is for everyone else. Like the thing is about the weather, and I have to catch myself here. Because, like, a lot of people talk about the weather because it's, you know, easy small talk thing. But I actually give a shit. So I have to be careful not to, like, that signal in my brain to be like, oh, this guy likes talking about the weather. Let's go. Let's talk about the weather all day. Can't do that. Because that's not what they're doing it for. They're doing it for the same reason that anyone does it in small talk. It's just their entry point. But I fucking love the weather. I spend, like, at least 30 minutes a day on the weather app. I don't know why. I guess it's the autism or something. I'm, like, fixated on the weather. Recently have been. I go to, like, random places on the globe and see what's happening there and see, like, oh, it's really hot here compared to what it normally is, which is something I don't know for some reason. Like, I'm fucking weird, man. I love the weather. All my friends think there's something wrong with me. I found, like, a group of days near me in which the temperatures were, like, a palindrome. It was like 73237. And I was so excited I found this and no one gave a shit. But I was like, this is so cool. It's like, but no one cares about that. What the fuck would anyone ever care about? That's the problem. We haven't even talked about this shit. I thought it was so cool. But you know, when you're making soul like people, you can't go there. But I'd be weather maxing. I'll admit it. I overcorrected, bro. I think I'm 0 for 3 on that timing today. I think I'm actually 0 for 3 on that timing. That sucks, bro. I'm getting fucked up by this shit. It's so easy when I do it from here. It's because I'm looking at the gap and not at the orb. I should really be looking at the orb. That's more useful. Yeah, literally, I'm getting Gojo bypassed down the fucking bridge right now. Ugh. It's because I think that's the reason. If you click this, like, you have to click this a little bit past center, because if you don't, the timing becomes, like, frame perfect. And I think that's what's actually happening. Yo, GG Carpin, good job, man.
Good job.
Dude, getting on a Jeopardy win streak has to be somewhere within, like, the top 20, like, ego-boosting things that can happen to you. Probably. Like, you go back on for, like, the fucking 6th time, and it's like, yep, I'm the guy, you've seen me before, I'm gonna do it again, and then you do it again, and then you get off the stage. Like, that's fucked. That's crazy. I know that does crazy shit to your brain to be that guy, bro. Let's be honest for a second. Walk into that fucking thing like you own the place, man. You'd be like, just another day, just another casual day at the machine where I win everything, and then win thousands of dollars, and then do it again. You're just farming, and it becomes your normal. Can you imagine that? Like, that's just your everyday. That's just your, oh, if I work commute, I gotta go to the Jeopardy machine and win $1 billion and then go home. That's fucked, man. Yeah, when you lose, you can now spend a 7-figure amount of money, probably, or however many they make. Like, it's gotta be crazy. So how do they, like, are people at Jeopardy, do they just know all that? Or is there, like sites where you go to, like, study everything? Because I know for the spelling bee, like, there was, like, a list of words that would show up, so you could study those. Is Jeopardy like that? Oops, that was really low. How many? Ken Jennings won how many in a row? $74? What the fuck? Really? I have been to Japan. I'm going back in the fall, hopefully. This time I actually know the language. Whoa! Excuse me. My best pattern on Mania. I was really good at, like, when I played a lot, I was really good at tech patterns, like short, bursty shit. It was by far my best skill. And I was also really good at streams. Really? That's possible? Holy fuck, that's awesome. What is that, like a quintuple A or something? Like, what do you call that? Dude, if I lost a 74 streak, I wouldn't even be mad. Like, you can't even be mad about that. You're probably relieved. It's like, oh, I can finally do anything else than do this all day, right? Like, that's a long time to be doing that, right? And how frequently do they, is it every day or is it like every week? Or something, I guess it could be some other thing that isn't one of those two things that I said. Every weekday? I guess it's not so long, but yeah, I would be exhausted. Exhausted. I really hope me and Zoink can find a coach for MCSR, because I got an open slot, man, in my time, because Bridge, it's too, like... I can only lose playing Bridge, because my opponents are almost always worse than me, and I don't mean that in any sort of, like, derogatory way. There are a few people I duel who are better than me, but it's like one of those things where pretty much everyone I duel is worse than me, so I'm the one who has something to lose at any given point in time. I'm the one who, if it loses, it's like, oh, and it's just like, oh, right? Either I'm punching down, or I'm embarrassed myself because I've lost to the worst guy. And that's like every game, so we're done with it. We're done with it. No Bed Wars. I'm trying ranked. Bed Wars is like Bridge, but slower. I'm not playing that. I know a lot of Bridge players went to Bed Wars, and I watched their montages, and I watched them play, and it's like, this is Bridge if it was like 20% the speed of the game. Nope, not playing that. So boring. And I like, it's one of those things. It's like definitely like Bridge to Bed Wars is like going from Smash Melee to Brawl. Like, I'm not doing that. That's like the best explanation I can make for them. Just because Brawl is more popular at the time does not mean I'm playing that shit. What's wrong with Brawl? It's slow. I mean, it's a fun game casually. But it's just slow. I'm just saying that the speed of the game is not the same speed.
I've been playing too long, man. This level's fun, man. I mean, it's kind of a slog from the beginning, but it's fun. But if I play it for too long, I can already feel my elbow starting to hurt, bro. Like, this shit, it does damage to you, man. I mean, because of all the stuff you got. But that was a really fun stream. I wish that I didn't die to the same fucking timing 3 times from the beginning, but life goes on. I guess. It happens, and we will... Zoink, wait, actually, seriously, don't go yet. Is continuously rapid trigger good? No one can answer me because we don't know. Or are you going to say the same shit? Like, it depends. Actually, you probably already left. I'll message. I need to know this answer. I'm going away myself. The stream is over yet. My fucking elbow. Ugh. Dude, I have so much potential right now at this level. Is that not insane? Like, I did so many insane runs. Like, I just need to, like, I don't know. Very soon, we will be getting to the second drop. I'm sure of it. So, look out for that. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.